Who's right, big boy? Cam Heyward or the Steelers? He wants money. They don't want to pay him. Whose side are you on?
Can they both be right?
Nope.
Can I play it right down the middle here?
Nope.
First of all, he depends on what Cam wants. I mean, we're not 100% sure exactly what he wants right now.
They'll say he wants $5 or $6 million added to this year's salary. Is he right, or are they right?
That's fine. Give it to him. You can work around that quite easily, and we've seen it in the past. Everybody's happy at the end of the day. He gets his couple extra bucks. He feels like he's not the top 22nd rated or highest paid defensive tackle. Kind of funny how he knew that number exactly, but I think everybody saves face for that. Now, if he wants that ripped up and you want to sign a 3-year deal where he's a $25 million, a top 10 type of salary, then no, absolutely not. He's 36 years old. You're a 36-year-old. Not too many 36-year-old, if any 36-year-old guys, are more than year to year. So if he's just if he's happy with a couple $1 million, yank it from next year's guaranteed money or that roster bonus, then come next March, if he's still playing at all-pro level, rip up that contract and write him a new one. Then I think that's very easily doable. But it seems like there's 3 sides to the story, right? What do they say? His side, their side, and the truth.
But you're of the belief that whatever happens, it's going to get done here relatively soon. It won't linger into the season, correct?
I mean, I find it – he is a crafty veteran, and he's done this before where he's almost – threw it out there that, hey, maybe I'll go somewhere else next year if they don't want me. Hey, I might not play next year. He has no interest in that whatsoever of not playing this season or missing the first couple of games. It's just all a ploy and to be able to move this negotiations along quicker. Who knows when it will be, but just like TJ's contract, it's going to get done. You don't come this far in this offseason where you think you have a chance to win and blow it or potentially ruin it over a couple $1 million with maybe the most well-respected player in your organization over the past 20 years. You give him a couple bucks, both of you are happy, and let's move on our merry way.
Then why hasn't it happened yet?
Good question. Well, I would imagine, this is just totally speculating here, that the Steelers don't want to make it seem like it's a, hey, come ask me and we're going to give you money. Then the next guy's going to do the same thing, and the next guy's going to do the same thing. Maybe they're just playing a sort of a hardball, knowing all in the back of their mind that this is going to get done, but let's not make it seem like this is an easy negotiation, an easy ploy to go about it. Or Cam wants more than he's letting on that he wants. That's taking trees. I don't know.
But so far, they've been successful in doing that. Players who've wanted what they wanted have gotten it.
But players who have wanted out have gotten out.
Yeah, well, that's
fine.
That's a different thing. As far as this is concerned, I do think that is what the holdup is. I just don't think they want to make this as easy as it can be, like you're going trick or treating, and open up your bag and all of a sudden things are being filled. So, but I do think that.
Good one, Bob.
I also think that this is just part of what goes on here. We see it in every other camp. There's hold-ins everywhere. Prominent guys still don't have contracts. Words are exchanged. Things happen. But I think at the end of the day, they know, and I made this point earlier, if they're going to put their eggs in all of this season for what they've done, Mark, they need him. They can't afford not to have him because they have a lot of question marks on their defensive line. They know that too.
And that's why Cam's probably playing this ploy of, hey, maybe I won't play. He sees who's on the defensive line. He sees there's a couple rookies over there and one guy who's, has potential. If you're looking at one potential weak spot of this team that can make things go downhill in a hurry, like we saw last year in the playoffs, it's the defensive line. So it's just how, if you talk to anybody, their same thing will come out of mouth. It's all about negotiation. And they're just negotiating, and it just happened to be through the public right now. I don't really.
How do you think this came out, Mark? Who triggered this?
I 100% believe it's Cam's people. I don't even think twice it was the Steelers.
So they intentionally triggered one of the greatest backlashes I've ever seen for a popular Steeler?
I think they might have miscalculated. Yeah, I think they might have miscalculated they read the room wrong, maybe.
Did he also read the room wrong? We had Doug Whaley on the morning show did today. He said last year that when Cam and his agent, got the chuckles or whatever it was, when he said he was going to be an all-pro, they should have said right then, oh, all right, how about we write in some incentives then? And if I make all-pro, I get this and this and this. Do you agree with that? That either that should have happened or he should have just signed a one-year deal and bet on himself?
I just don't know how this giggle was taking. Were they laughing at him, or he just felt like, hey, they don't think that I'm serious? I don't think that they actually laughed in his face.
Well, forget the giggles. Should he have tried to draw up a contract with incentives if he believed in himself that much, or just settled for 1 year and bet on himself?
That's what he should have did, the 1 year. The incentives, they usually don't do a lot of incentive-laden contracts. I think it has to do a lot with him betting on himself. He probably wasn't sure himself how he was going to come back. So let me get that guaranteed money, and I got guaranteed money, potentially over the next 3 years. I'm not really betting on myself, but once it turned out in his favor, it's like, okay, now maybe I should have bet on myself. I think there was a miscalculation of letting this out like it was, even if it was originally February, then why now? I understand probably why, because there wasn't getting anywhere and they wanted to get it out there, but I think they miscalculated the reaction to it.